Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Welcome back to the reading of the Bible with your brother Nehemiah. I am Israel, a true seeker of Yahweh. Like, share, subscribe, comment. How the 12 tribe doing today? First of all, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. We want to give all praise and glory to him and thank him for another day. Yeah, he is brightening up the days, right? And he is blessing, sending out blessing. You know, I've been looking for one, and I think I'm finna get it. But he been there. He said patient in due time, on his time, not yours. You got to give it up to him. Well, today, man, we're going to be reading Exodus chapter 29. We still into these statutes and commandments and laws, judgments. We still into this. We just in the second book of Exodus of Moses, So everybody open up their King James Version, get their King James Version with the Apocrypha, and open up the Exodus chapter 29. And that's where we will begin. This really ain't hard to understand because he telling you the laws, he telling you the statute, and he telling you the judgments of it. He telling you the commandments, how to put things together and what to do, how to do it, when to do it. This is very understandable. The first 5 books, these the laws, statutes, commandments, judgment, what he gave to Israel through his prophet Moses. Okay, this is where we're going to begin. In the book of Exodus, chapter 29, verse 1. And this is the thing that thou shalt do unto them, to hallow them, to minister unto me in the priest's office. Take 1 young bullock and 2 rams without blemish. Now we're talking about the things of what he had to do for Aaron and his son, putting on his priest garment, building their priest garment, putting their stuff together. And now he telling them he got to hallow them because they going to be ministered to him so they can minister to us, to the 12 tribes. Verse 2, and it reads, and unleavened bread and cakes, unleavened, tempered with oil, and waffle unleavened, anointed with oil. Of wheaten flour shall thou make them. Now the cakes, the bread, the unleavened waffle, all this gonna be unleavened. This how he telling them that's how they need to be making it. With the olive oil, with the wheat flour, and it's all gonna be unleavened. No leaven. And this is like the showbread that the priest make, the high priest make to put in the temple I think he changed it up every Sabbath. He put new there. We're gonna learn about it as we read along. Verse 3. And thou shalt put them into 1 basket, and bring them in the basket with the bullock and the 2 rams. Verse 4. He finna hallow them now, sanctify them. Like it said in the beginning, and this is the thing that thou shalt do unto them, to hallow them. So he finna sanctify them, get them holy, for to be able to step in the presence of the Lord, to walk on the Lord's ground, because they can't have shoes on their feet when they walk, them sandals on their feet when they standing on holy ground. They got to take their sandals off. Where we was in verse 4. Yeah, verse 4. And Aaron and his son thou shalt bring unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. The congregation is the people, the 12 tribes, and shall wash them with water. So he telling him he should take Aaron and his son and bring them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. The door of the tabernacle of the congregation is the congregation. Hold on. Let's get the definition of congregation. I want to make sure I'm right too. Okay, where we at? We're in Exodus. Exodus chapter 29. Verse 4. Okay. Define congregation.
Congregation.
A group of people assembled for religious worship. A gathering or collection of people, animals, or things. Okay, so I was right. So the congregation, it said, what does congregation mean in the Bible? The act of congregating or the state of being congregated, a gathering or assembly body, assemblage, an organization formed for the purpose of providing for worship of God, for religious education, and for other churches' activities. A local church society. In the Bible, the people of Israel. That's the congregation. The people of Israel, the 12 tribes. So that's what I was saying. So he was telling them he got to take Aaron and his son and bring them to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation where the people sit, where the people be, and she'll wash them with water. Now he got to wash them down with water. He holding them. He sanctifying them. He getting them holy, because we are holy people. And this is the way we need to be, because our Father is holy. We shall be holy. Verse 5. And thou shalt take the garments and put upon Aaron the coat and the robe of the ephod, and the ephod, and the breastplate, and gird him with the curious girdle of the ephod. Now remember this breastplate, this robe that we made earlier in a couple of chapters earlier. I think it was chapter 27 and 28, maybe 26. Read earlier, we not too long away. When we were building all these things, we built the altar, the tabernacle, and all that. The ark, the ark that we told with the law, with the statues in it, with the laws in it, and other things. But that right there, that's what he putting upon Aaron. The breastplate, the coat, the ephod, even gonna put the mitre around his head too. Verse 6. And thou shalt put the mitre upon his head, and put the holy crown upon the mitre. So he's gonna put the mitre all around his head. Then he's gonna take the crown, the holy crown, and put on top of his head. Notice all this open now. Cause a man head, as it said, as we find out going through the Bible, when a man praying, or when the word coming out, the holy word coming out, his head shouldn't be covered. A woman head supposed to be covered. We'll read that. I think that's in the New Testament. So you're going to have laws coming all through. But it was the same law that was already meant for what we reading now. Verse 7. Then shalt thou take the anointed oil and pour it upon his head and anoint him. Verse 8. And thou shalt bring his sons and put coats upon them. Now the extra coats that they made for his sons them. Verse 9. And thou shalt gird them with girdles, Aaron and his sons, and put the bonnets, the bonnets. Let me make sure I'm saying this word right. Bonnet, a woman or child hat tied under the chin and with a brim frame the face. The hanged metal canopy covered the engine of the automobile. It got to have some more. A cow on a chimney. An additional canvas lace to the foot of a sail to catch more wind. What is a bonnet in the Bible? It consists of a piece of cloth twisted about the head. The Metron. That's what this is, the bonnet. Because it said in Exodus 28:40, 29:9, it is the translation of a different Hebrew word, which denote the turban, head tie of the common priest as disguised from the mitre of the high priest. Okay, it's like a metron. Might as well say it's a metron. It's a disguise. They just called it another name. It was said something different in 28 and 29. Okay, let's continue. It said, and thou shalt gird them with girdles around Aaron and his sons, and put the bonnets on them. And the priest's office shall be theirs for a perpetual statute. And thou shalt consider it Aaron's and his son. So all the high priesthood, the priesthood, this is a perpetual statute for the Levite. Called Aaron is a Levite. He from the tribe of